All right, guys, just an update on this old Marlin Glenfield 30A. I tried to do most of the prep work on this metal myself so that I wasn't paying the smith to get rid of all that rust and pitting. You know, really just want him to polish it up and refinish it. Went through the inside while I had it done, all this out, and cleaned every screw and everything, got all the rust out of the trigger system and got everything cleaned up. So now I got to put all this back together. All right, all back together and working properly. And so it's ready to go through the smith. I know that all the screws are right on the inside. Everything that needed to be done inside this gun is already done. He can't blame me for any lost parts like he could if I just dropped off a bag full of parts. So it's all here and it's all working. I had a little mold growing back here on the stock, and I went over all that wood with some ballistol and fine steel wool, and most of it cleaned up. Looks pretty good. I'll give you a look at the metal. Still got some light freckling here. You can't feel it, but you can see it. And still got that. This side of the barrel turned out real good. And that worst on this other side here, I got a bunch out. There's a little bit of pitting right there and a little bit right there on the barrel. And he may be able to get some more of that out and even fill it. But given the condition of the metal, I don't think it's a good candidate for a traditional blue. I just think it'd show up too much. And so I think this one's gonna get Cerakoted. I've thought about doing the whole thing in graphite black, in a matte graphite black. It looks really good. And I've thought about doing it two-tone in graphite black and tungsten. Either do the receiver, the barrel, the mag tube in a tungsten, and come back with the hammer, the lever, the screws, sights, this, you know, like you see it here, and do that in graphite black, or vice versa. Not sure, but it's gonna get something like that. See how this muzzle is longer than the mag tube? I don't like that. And they did that on a few Marlins. They did it on some Winchester 94 AEs. It was most of the guns that had the dovetail directly in the barrel, but that's gonna get cut off to just a tad longer than the mag tube. That'll get rid of that pitting, get it recrowned, it'll look better, and that'll have that took care of. It'll get a new front sight. That one's all jacked up. We'll put a new front sight in it. It'll probably get a barrel blank here because it'll probably get a peep back here. It'll get new sling swivel studs. Those were all rusty and yucky and they're cheap. We'll just get some new sling swivel studs and stuff like that. And that's probably about it. I think it'll turn out good once we get a new finish on it. So that's it. Next time you see it, it ought to look different. You guys take care.